I found out my VFR engine and carbs are actually from a 91 VFR and not a 97 like I had originally thought. So this video is actually comparing the carbs from a 91 VFR to the carbs from a 95 Magna. Apparently the carbs from a 94 through a 97 VFR will work with the Magna airbox and can be swapped out. From the bottom, the carburetors are very similar. The biggest differences here are where the throttle cable attaches, and the VFR carburetors have a reinforcement plate in the middle. Those differences would be relatively easy to deal with. The real problem comes in when you look at the top side of the carbs. You can't use the VFR airbox because it's too tall, and while these look very similar from the top, the Magna airbox won't fit on the VFR carbs. The problem is the differences in the shape of the carburetor pan. The upper right corner of the carb pans have different radii. The VFR has a much bigger radius, and this prevents the Magna airbox from fitting correctly. The lower left corners each have a different radius as well. You could modify the plastic on the Magna airbox, but this was beyond my skill level. Another possibility might be to put the VFR carburetor pan on the Magna carbs, but they won't be a direct swap either. The screws that fasten the carburetor pans to the carbs are not only different in diameter, but there are 3 surrounding every Magna carburetor and 2 per VFR carb. So instead of swapping the complete carburetor set, I use the Magna carbs, but I swap the large jets. Both the Magna and the VFR use the same small jet, which is a 40, so there's no need to change them. The large jet on my Magna was a 103, which is stock. I replaced it with the large jet from the VFR, which is a 130. There's another gentleman out there who did the VFR engine swap, and he ended up going to 135s.